Hi, my name is Victor Schatz and welcome to our Costcenter planning app demo. Today we'll go through the whole planning process and I will show you the functionalities in our planning application. At the end of the video, you are able to understand how the Costcenter planning process works in SAP Analytics Cloud and what kind of benefits our app is providing. As you can see, we already created a task for our planning scenario. In this video, we will plan the budget for 2022 for the Costcenter Kuhn. So let's dive into the calendar. The calendar function in SAC helps you to keep all the reporting and planning tasks in one application. In this case, we already created a task without any other participants. In a normal planning scenario, you can add different persons as reviewers or assignees to collaborate during the whole planning process. But for this demo, we are focusing on the planning application. This is why we are going to start our planning process now. On the top, you can still see the task you're working on in two buttons, Submit and Decline, where you can submit and send your version to the responsible person to have a look on it, or you can decline it in case there are some errors or other problems appearing. On the left-hand side, we implemented a fixed KPI area, which shows you 3 helpful KPIs and guide you through all 5 application areas: Overview, Dashboard, Forecast, Budget, and Rolling Forecast. Looking at the bottom of the overview area, you can see a quick planning guide which starts with the dashboard. By clicking on the play button, the planner jumps directly into the application area. Another helpful function is the filter area, which also includes a data copy action that we will use in a few seconds. But for the first, we are going to apply a filter for Costcenter because of the planning tasks we have to complete. So we choose Costcenter Kuhn as a filter which filters the whole application. You can see how even the KPIs on the left-hand side are filtered now. In a real planning scenario, the filtering isn't needed due to authorization settings. In this case, the responsible planner for Costcenter Kuhn wouldn't be able to see other cost centers. But right now, as a creator and admin, I don't have any restrictions. That's why I have to apply a filter manually. The data copy action I mentioned before is a powerful workflow to copy data in a quick and easy way from one version to another. In this case, we want to plan the budget for 2022. That's why we will copy actual values from 2019, not getting confused by the negative impact of the COVID year 2020. After selecting the source year and the version, the same for the target version and year, the workflow starts. Later on in the budget area, you will see that the budget version has values from the year 2022. So let us switch to the dashboard to gain some information about our planning process. The dashboard is separated into 3 different sections: Actuals Overview, Budget Overview, and Forecast Overview. The Actuals Overview helps you to monitor the actuals data, which is important for the upcoming budget planning. In this case, it might be interesting to compare the actuals and budget set so far, not only for this year. Or let's have a close look on the development of the actuals data, which could be an indicator for the budget planning. That's why we extend the data filter to monitor the actuals over the last 4 years, including the current year. Here we go. So we see that the actual costs seem to increase over the past years, and important information for later. The bar chart in the middle provides an overview of the budget distribution from the last years. You can not only see that the costs are rising from year to year, you are also able to dive into the different cost elements for a closer look. If your amount of information isn't enough for your planning scenario, the SAP Analytics Cloud has the right solution for you. It's called Smart Insights, which analyzes a data point and sums up information fully automated. In our case, we want to gain some extra information about the cost element IT costs because we are planning to reduce our internal IT costs in the future. Of course, you can analyze this scenario with our provided dashboard, but sometimes you need some extra information to be fully prepared for the upcoming planning. In this example, you get many information about the data point that we have selected. So this function is showing us that software is the top cost contributor for our cost element IT costs. Nice to know. So we definitely know now where to spend less money. There are a lot more information about the IT costs which you definitely should check out on your own. Okay, for now we are ready to start planning, so let's jump to the budget planning area. As you can see, the values we copied with the copy data action some minutes ago are orange. In SAC, the change values are colored orange while the plannable cells are colored blue. There is another easy option to copy data in an easy way while working with the planning table. Just copy and paste like in Excel and don't worry, the data structure remains. So let's enter a value for budget planning. The whole application refreshes because of the data change. There are also some other options to work with the planning table, like locking or distributing a value on cells, but that is not a part of the video. So right now you can see that we plan the budget on the highest level, so the SAC is distributing the entered values automatically to its child elements. And in case you want to plan the forecast, we have provided a separated forecast and rolling forecast area. Okay, looks like we are done with our planning task, so let's submit our planning version. For now, we can close our application and move back to the calendar to see the status of the task. It changed to accomplished because we don't add any reviews. In a normal planning scenario, there will be more steps before the task gets the status. SAP Analytics Cloud is also known for its collaboration function, which lets you to comment any data point or, in this example, our finished task. And that's it. This is how you can easily plan your costs integrated in one application while using the calendar function, which supports a collaborative planning. Our planning application is combining all the important functions provided by the SAP Analytics Cloud with a clean user interface to help you planning the costs in the future. My name is Viktor Schatz. For further information, please feel free to visit our website advance-app.com. See you.